All right, guys, welcome back. We are going out again on the boat to pull our stone crab traps, and this time we're doing a little bit different. We have Adi sitting at the helm. Last time, poor thing, she was sitting in the chair with my wife in the back, and she couldn't see anything over the leaning post. So hopefully now she could look around and start understanding what the boat is. I will tell you, she loves to eat her life jacket. So that's a plus. She cracked a smile and went to put it on her today, and that thing looks super uncomfortable for her. It is like, looks like a parachute. The legs go in, they're strapped, the body's Velcroed. She's the safest one on this boat. But guys, hopefully we're going to do the Adi cam again this time. I brought another GoPro. We'll clip it on her little chair. This time it's just me and my wife doing the traps. My dad, Abuelo, didn't come today. But we'll do the Adi cam again. Really she didn't show too much expression last time, but hopefully as we continue these trips, we'll start seeing a little bit more expression from her. But we're gonna get on plane and get out of the channel and head over to our first trap, and we'll bring you along. All right, guys, so we're out here. We've got a favor to ask. If there's anybody watching that does blue crabbing, we need some help. Send us a message here in the comments. We've got 5 recreational blue crab traps. My niece and my nephew, they love blue crab. We caught, I don't know, 20 maybe all year last year, but with horrible, okay? In 28 weeks we caught, 20 crabs, blue crabs. And we can't seem to get a blue crab. Everywhere we put the traps, we've moved them all over. We've got them, a friend of mine told me shallow water. We got them 3 feet of water. We moved them everywhere. So if there's somebody watching that knows where we should put our recreational blue crab traps, we'd love to hear from you. My niece and my nephew would love to hear from you, because poor guys, they keep asking me if we caught any blue crab, and we've yet to see our first one, and this is our second week. So we're getting ready to start here on our stone crab traps, our recreational stone crab traps. I got 5 and my wife's got 5. Under Florida law, you're allowed to have 5 apiece. So if you're thinking about getting into it, you can add it to your saltwater license, and you can have 5, and your spouse can have 5. The only caveat is that they have to be on the boat with you when you are pulling the traps, right? And then obviously you have to meet the requirements for the bag limit. It's only 2 gallons is what you can catch. Oh no, it's a big I thought it was a big old crab. It's just a big foot. Let's check the cowhide. Not even the cowhide is gone. This is, man, it's just an awfully slow start to the season. It's probably easier to go top down. My son is the one that zip ties them all the time, and my dad, they've got this thing down pat. Alright, well that was fun. 1 down, 10 to go. Well, really 9 to go, because if you saw our video, we just posted it. I was gonna say we posted it yesterday, but I don't know. I'm gonna post this video with the editing. We lost one of our traps. One of our traps got run over on the opening weekend. We couldn't find it. It was blowing 20-25 miles an hour. So the water was really rough, really murky. We couldn't see down into the water, but we're hoping today, it's a slick, calm day, and when we were running over here, it was very, very clear. You could see down into the ocean floor, but here where we're at, it's slick, calm, 7 feet of water, but we can't see anything below us. So today might not be the day to find it. Alright, drop it. Oh, I'll drop it if you want, because I forgot that These aren't the blue crab. Blue crab traps are wire. I think my baby daughter could lift that. But these are heavy. They're probably 30 pounds, 40 pounds. And it's a perfect square, so it sounds like you could just push it off the boat. You got that, number 10. Big old goose egg. We keep a log every time we come out. And I'll tell you what, so far this year, this is our second week of the season. I am really good. I write the best zeros, and nobody writes a more beautiful zero than me. I got a lot of practice last week and this week writing zeros. But there's a big cold front coming next week, so we are hoping that that cold front starts moving some of these crabs into our traps. We'll be out on the ocean side tomorrow. Son will be with me. He'll be coming out on the boat. And we had a little bit of a cold front a couple days this past week. I don't think enough to do anything, but who knows? We'll see. We're hopeful. We're hopeful that it did something. Yeah, that boy looks like he got hit too. Yeah. The little baby crabs in here. Claws might be. Check. Baby girl, oh, we didn't put the Audi cam on. Man. You'll have to get your phone and record her. I forgot to put the Audi cam on.
You want to measure it?
Mm-hmm. This one might be good.
Which side?
With the seat. The other side is for lobster. And it's good. So let's show the camera here how we're measuring without him biting my finger.
Yeah.
The crab side. Click it right here under this little joint, and if it passes it, it's actually a pretty good size one. And then you can see this crab only has one. This crab only has one claw, and if you take a look here, you can see the other one is starting to molt. And what happens, either this crab had a legal size claw that somebody harvested, or, I mean, it's very early in the season, this crab could have been in trouble with a predator. They actually let go of their claw. So similar to a lizard, you grab a lizard by the tail, it'll let go of the over the radio. It'll let go of the tail, and then it'll regrow. So they do the same thing. So it takes us a little bit longer, but we're going to go ahead. We like to pinch them right there, and there you go. Let's go of it. Oh, yeah, put water in there.
I can add it.
And our first claw of the day. Don't, you can still bite me. Careful with these, because even though they're detached from the crab, they can still bite. And then here we've got a little itty bitty guy, cute little guy. The Audi cam should sleep. Little itty bitty guy. I'll let him go. And he is biting the heck out of this. Let him go and grow. We're off to a record start. Well, the baby's got dinner. Now one claw will feed her for a couple days. But yeah, I forgot to put the Audi cam on, and she is sitting in her chair asleep. She was tired when we came out here. All right, drop it there. Oh, now you need my help to drop it, right? Yeah, drop. Yeah, we got to do it quick, because then we're not right on top of the spot. So guys, I don't know if you haven't watched any of our other videos, we've got every trap marked, and so once I get within a couple feet of the spot, we drop it to, you know, try to retrieve the trap if it gets run over, which is the problem that we had. Last weekend was opening weekend, and when we came out here, our fifth trap, it's gone. So hopefully we can find it today. I brought a spare trap. If we can't find it, I mean, the water's murky. I don't think we're gonna be able to see it today. But we're coming out tomorrow. Might be a little bit better, I don't know. But we're gonna check tomorrow if we can't find it today. And obviously we're gonna keep checking. My only fear is if a if a boat prop hits it and it's not going fast enough and it wrapped around the prop, it'll eventually cut it, but it's gonna pull that trap and move it from where you had it, and you don't know which direction the boat was going. So it's gonna be pretty difficult to find it. Take a look at that swordfish head. Oh, look.
Do you want to cut it open or no?
No.
Okay.
I'm not gonna need any. We also use for bait. We put our fish carcasses, and we caught a swordfish right before the crab season opened, and we caught two swordfish. One before the crab season opened, and one that we caught after they were already in the water. And so on our first pull, we brought the carcasses out here. We put it in the traps. All right, drop it. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting.
Splash it, but
Yeah, it's just been really slow for everybody. Opening day was extremely slow. Super slow. So we were hoping that this second pull would be better, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be. All right, another 0. Guys, this is gonna be a real quick YouTube video.
that's the ocean. That's
Yeah,
fishing.
I mean, that's why they, the old cliche, they call it fishing, not catching. I'll drop the trap, I keep forgetting. Forgetting they're a little heavy. You sure you got it now?
Is it go?
Dragging down the side of the gunnel. Drop it. So, Carlos, if you're watching the video from Ocean Runner, when we call you and tell you we need some some scratches buffed out, there's the culprit. He already helped us out once. We had a swordfish we were fishing Easter Sunday, 208 pounds, and it was the day that we shouldn't have been out there. Rough as hell. And man, we couldn't get that fish up on the boat. And somebody gaffed the side of the boat. But we eventually got it up.
When you're trying to get a fish, you do everything that you
got
can.
a fish, 208 pounds. I mean, tip to tip, you know, not a lot of girth, but counting the bill and everything, probably 7-8 foot fish. I mean, I'll drop, I have a picture of my niece holding the tail. I'll drop that in here when we do the edit so you can get an idea. We were able to get it on the boat with a struggle. There's a crab in here. And when we got home, we couldn't get it. Me and my wife, we couldn't lift it on the gunnel. I had to call my neighbor and my brother-in-law. That's how we got my niece in the picture to come over and help us take that thing off the boat. See, this guy has no claws, and he already can see how they're growing back already. He's further along than that other guy. Oh, there's another one down there.
You gotta move all the bait.
Oh, look. Here's a nice, gnarly, juicy smelling swordfish tail. Hold the tongues like that.
Okay, hold on one second.
Tight.
Hold on.
Tight.
Okay, yeah, slide your fingers out.
Open it up.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Let's measure this claw here. I think it's a bit too small.
That's okay, let's go ahead and measure it anyway. This
You never know. The one to subscribe.
Yes,
Oh
like-
man. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Alright, let's get a tie wrap on there. Those guys were having a feast in there with that swordfish tail. They were having a feast. Oof. Man, that thing smells. If you have a weak stomach, that is not the trap to be standing next to. But that's what attracts them. So, and if you haven't seen the other baits, we'll drop a picture of that in here too. We did when we set the traps, we showed the bait. We could link that video at the end of this one. The day that we set all the traps on the first day that the season opened. So the season opened October 5th. And you need help with it?
No. Go.
No, I'll tell you. Season opened October 5th. Then you could pull the traps for the first harvest 10 days later. Drop it. Oh, look at that. You got it. And we dropped it in that video. I'll drop it in this video too so you guys can see. But obviously when you're doing this commercially, to put fish heads in all the traps, we got 100 traps, it's going to be very costly. So when we catch fish, we put it in the traps, the heads and the carcasses, but we don't buy them to put it in. But we do use pig's feet and cowhide, and that's very effective. Both, you know, give off a horrific aroma. And they're very durable. So babe, this is number 5.
Yep.
The missing one.
Oh, this is the missing one.
And look at the water. Can't see.
Can't see ya.
Can't see. Didn't want to drop that in. I got my nieces that watch. Didn't want to drop the old,
The bomb.
the chit word. We'll take Alfred Montanier's word. All right, so we're gonna grab our spare trap and throw it in. I gotta find that trap.
Tie wrap?
Oh, well, you bait too. Got like 3 or 4 pieces of cowhide. And the little bait cup. She's doing that. Oh, where's your other phone? Record a little. Yeah, I'm gonna show it later in the bucket. I got a B-roll of that from our first day, just to show the people. And guys,
Over here.
what the cowhide is literally, it's the cowhide. It is, you buy it, it's the whole cow skinned, and we cut it into little pieces.
1 or 2?
Put 2 in there.
2?
Yeah. I'm gonna do a quick little B-roll here. This is a new law for this year, which is the escape ring, and this is to really drive sustainability and let the little crabs be able to escape from the trap. We can leave it here so we can do.
Okay.
Okay.
We just need a...
Zip tie, and well, eventually we're gonna find this trap. My only fear is that if there's any crabs in there, the alpha crab is gonna kill the other crabs. Well, we're gonna reset it, and hopefully, you know, and we got no sunlight today, and it's just a very, very cloudy day. So we can't, and as I say that, a little bit of sunlight peeks through. We can't see anything into the water. Maybe if the sun was higher in the sky and it was a clear day, but I can't believe how clear the water was leaving the marina, and over here where we're at, it's murky. But they say murky is good for the crabs. Doesn't seem to be proving right for us today. All right, drop it. And this might be a record-breaking day of pulling these traps. We have, that was number 5. We got 4 more to go. And really, man, 1 trap, 6, 7 crabs could change the whole day. Do a little recorder sideways.
Oh, I
so
think
it,
you have some time.
yeah. We could drop it in. Since we didn't put the Audi cam, but today the only thing you would see is her sleeping. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna chalk it up as a win for Daddy. If she didn't feel comfortable on the boat, she definitely wouldn't be asleep. But I brought the sun shield, and I took a picture of her earlier when she was awake, And drop it in here so you can see this big old canopy that we have on her seat, because she does not like the sun. It's good. We're bringing her out here to do these recreational traps and kind of get her used to it, and then hopefully we'll start bringing her out to go to the reef to do some yellowtailing next year, and we can extend it a little bit longer, and then hopefully, I know you can't see Mom's face, but by by the time she's 2, Daddy can take her to the sword grounds. Imagine in my wildest dreams that we were gonna have one stone crab claw. So you're getting good practice. Getting good practice throwing these traps in. Alright, drop it. Alright guys, so now we're gonna pause the video. We gotta move like 2 miles where we got the other 3 in a different spot, and we will bring you along once we get there. And hopefully those 3, I put them over there because I caught a lot of crab last year there in our recreational traps, so I put those 3 over there, and hopefully those 3 save the day. But we're gonna go ahead and pause the video so we can steam out there, and then we will bring you along when we get out there. All right, let's see what these last 3 traps could do. There you go, look at you. Oh, all right, let's see what we got here. Little lobster. We leave them in there, the crabs will come in and kill it. Oh, you're awake. You want to
show it?
You want to see the lobster? There's a lobster. Get your phone so we can record her. Look at the lobster. You want to touch it? You like it? Well, she's not scared by it, that's for sure. See the little lobster? It's a little baby girl lobster like you. Now you can't eat it. She likes to put everything in her mouth. Here, come on this side. He's gonna swim that way. There he goes. Oh, Nelly, another week of this, we're gonna have to move him. The big old question mark will be, move it to where?
I got this.
Start making our circle. Oh no, we're not even moving. We're right on top of where it needs to go. Hold on. Do it like this. All right. That was number 3. Cleared in. That would be the irony of today. I run over one of my own traps. If anybody wants to have a competition right in zeros, I'm in. All right, the most beautiful zeros. So we're going to trap number 2, and we've got 1 more left after that. The next one's a 1/4 mile away. Got them pretty spread out here. Because last year when I only had the recreational traps, we put them very sporadic. If we caught in one area, you only have, my 5 and her 5 to play around with, so we don't have a lot. So you got to get it right. We caught them here, really November, December. The water was a lot colder than it is now, so we might have to move them somewhere else and then try it again once we get into December. It starts getting a little colder. We had one day that we came out here last year, was that Siberian cold front, the coldest day that we had, and my son and I were out here. We had hoodies. We didn't feel that cold at the house, and when we got out here and we didn't have anything blocking us, it was an unbearable day. She's doing good? Any expression on her face? Record her a little bit since we don't have the Audi cam.
Try not to do too much attention because it's past her eating time.
Yeah. She has to eat 10 minutes ago. So we only got 1 more trap left. We could feed her on the way back to Black Point. We've got her milk. We warmed it up, and we've got it. If you have kids and you need to warm up milk, man, you warm it up. And we've got a Yeti What is that, a 32 ounce, I think it is?
Yeah.
32 ounce, and it, man, it keeps it hot. I almost said the shit word again. Oh, thank goodness I see some legs in here. I don't know if they're gonna be too. Oh no, that's a nice one.
Hold on 1 second.
There's a nice one. Grab your phone so we can show our viewers what a crab looks like, guys. Look at that.
Okay.
You guys too small.
You don't want to measure?
No, this guy's way under the measurement.
Okay.
Let go, buddy. We're trying to set you free. This guy's in the attack mode already.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so what I need you to do,
Just hold it like this.
very tight.
Hold on.
And both of these claws are gonna be, that's fine, he'll let it go. Just leave it
Yeah?
there. Yeah, he'll let it go.
Okay, you want me to measure anyway?
No,
It's
these are,
not necessary.
these are big ones. Oh, let's,
What do you want to do?
you want to see the crab, baby girl? You see the crab? Remember when Daddy said we're gonna come and do YouTube on the boat? She's smiling. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
And get crabs. This is it. This is the crab.
You see them?
Crabs. Remember you helped Daddy? Let's go ahead and get this one off here.
Yeah. Here, no?
Yep. Let's move into the camera view. Just tap the back of the knife. I'm worried you're gonna. Really, guys, all you want to do is you just pinch them, and when they feel threatened, they're gonna go ahead and release the claw, and then that claw will grow back.
Okay, you want one more?
Oof, this both of these might be good. Man, you can hear how much force he's putting on
Okay,
it.
let go.
Yeah, all right, you can leave that one there. This one we'll measure, but I think he's gonna be good. Yeah, it's gonna be easier. Flip it around, flip the thing around, this end down here. Clip him right there. Yeah, he's way good.
Okay,
Let's
you want me
take
to
this
just
claw.
try to measure?
Let's take this claw off. Okay, measure the other one. Oh, you know what? We gotta show everybody. He's good. We gotta show. I'm gonna take the claws out, guys, and I'll show you now. Every crab, both claws are different. They have what's called a crusher and a cutter. So if you take a look, they've got the crusher. They've got the crusher claw, and you see it's got that big indentation here. We'll take a picture of it now. And then it's got the one that they use to cut, which is very pointy, and it helps shred it apart. So the crusher and the cutter. All right, look, baby girl, your dinner. Crabs. So I guess that's a positive, right? The traps have no crab, and surprisingly, the pig's feet look like we just put them in yesterday. So we got, what, 4 claws out of that one? Yeah. And just imagine if we would have had, a few traps like that. It'd been a lot different of a day. Can drop the rope and the buoy in. One more trap left, guys. The most crabs that we ever caught in a trap, we had one last year. We caught 7 crabs. And each one of them had, the 2 claws were legal size. You're allowed to take both if they're legal size. And 14 claws in one trap. All right, drop it. Which was excellent, because that day was the last trap that we pulled. Every other trap was completely empty. So we're heading over to our last trap now. And hopefully this trap, I don't even need it to beat the record. I'd be happy with a tie. I would be happy with a tie. Beginning of last year, the season was really good. Everybody was catching crab. She's doing real good today. Oh, just as I say it, I hear her. But is the sun hitting her or no?
No.
Yeah, the sun shield. We got to keep turning the boat, because she does not. She'll let you know. You'll hear her going, moaning when that sun is hitting her. Sun shield is huge, but unless it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon and the sun's straight up, it's really not going to protect her that well. Oh, I see some legs. Got another crab, baby girl. There's two. Oh, look at this guy here. You could see, oh man, look at how cool that is. His claw is, it's bent. His claw, I haven't seen one like that. His claw is bent. And so this guy is a big crab. You can see this claw is growing back now. Probably been about a year since he dropped that claw. And this guy here might have one. Grab it tight, turn it towards me, flip it around. Just be easier. Oh, yeah, it's good.
I'm gonna make it.
No, that one's definitely not gonna make it.
Okay. Okay, mi mano.
Yep. Tap in on the back.
Want me to put one more or no?
Put one more for good luck. So we ended up the day in 10 traps, 6 stone crab claws in our 10 traps. So, you know, I mean, not terrible. I guess terrible we would wind up getting nothing. But guys, we are gonna go ahead and get this last trap dropped in the spot. We'll bring you guys along when we come back out here next week, and hopefully, fingers crossed, next week we can get some crab. We got that big cold front coming in a couple days, and it's gonna be blowing. So we are very hopeful that will bring some crab, start moving, and hopefully we're gonna have a better turnout. Tomorrow we'll be pulling our commercial traps. We got those pretty far on the ocean side, and it'll be a completely different scenario. We're gonna bring the cameras and hopefully we can record. We took them on the first day that we pulled, but it was a very uneventful day. You know, we pulled all the traps. We had 66 of 100, didn't catch anything, so pretty boring just lifting up empty traps. Spirits are very low, but hopefully it's going to be different tomorrow. Go ahead and drop it. But we're going to record tomorrow. We'll bring you along tomorrow. If you haven't seen the other video when we were setting the traps, go ahead and check that out. We'll link it at the end of this one. And guys, please hit the like button, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our content. And thank you for joining us on our fishing adventures.